Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Wednesday, or Tuesday, I should say, December 28th, 2021. We are getting very close to the new year, the beginning of 2022. I hope that everybody had a nice holiday, a nice Christmas. And I thought I would pop on and say hello, see how everyone's doing, check in, have a little chat, toss some cards around, see what's going on. Hi, Hannah Banana. How you doing? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, my dear. Just thought I'd pop on and see how everybody's doing over the last couple of days, over the holidays. Did you have a good Christmas? Just shuffling up my cards here. If anybody wants a card, let me know. This tomorrow at 9 p.m. we have False Teeth Real Tarot joining us during our Oracles and Chat. So we'll toss some cards around, have some fun. And then coming up next Wednesday on January the 5th at 6 p.m. We have Indigo Chrysalis coming to join us, and we'll be doing some healing readings. So I'm looking forward to that. It was nice considering you weren't in the mood for Christmas. Yeah, I wasn't really in the mood for Christmas either, but I'm glad that you had a nice Christmas. And I like your new picture, by the way. I like your new picture. I got these new cards, and they are like really sticking together. I can't seem to get them to unstick. Kind of ticking me off, to be honest. Anywho. All right. Let us throw a card to get us started. What do we think? Let us throw a color card to get us started for the new year. Well, on the precipice of the new year. Hi, Bronx. How you doing, love? guys didn't have a chance to catch Allie, Heart and Soul Connected did a really great show yesterday called Hopes and Wishes for 2022, and she had a whack load of readers on the screen, and it was a great show. Lots of shout outs to all the people in the chat, lots of shout outs to moderators and different readers and, you know, the whole community in general. So that was lovely. If you haven't had a chance to see it, it was very, very uplifting, very positive, and it was great. After our conversation of fears and some advice from Susan, I finally bit the bullet on taking selfies. Oh, good job. Good job, Anna. I'm proud of you. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you're doing really, really good. Makes me happy, my friend. And I hope that, I'm not sure what class it is. I think it's a mediumship class that you take, right? And do you take that with Susan Lynn? That would be really cool. Maybe one day, Anna, when you are feeling up to it, you can come up here with me and join me, and we can put some of those mediumship classes to good use. Or maybe you just want to have a chat about something. I'm just putting it out there. You, of course, Bronx, are welcome as well. If you would like to join me, I would love to do that. Anna, I don't know. I must be channeling something for you, because this is the exact same card I got for you yesterday. Scarlet, attract success. Scarlet, attract success. Love it. You're doing some light cleaning. Nothing wrong with that, my friend. Oh, with Debbie and Kim. Perfect. Oh, stop, Mark. From the Soul's Journey, sorry guys, from the Soul's Journey Oracle, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Love that. You know what I would really think would be cool on it is, you know, to discuss like what actually goes on in the classes. I mean, you know, within reason. I don't mean like actually the lessons, but you know, what they entail, if you know what I mean. Hey Bronx, no pressure. You don't listen. As you well know, my dear, I don't consider myself a reader, although other people would tell you that I am. I just think that it's important to me and on this channel that people have a voice. And in no way am I saying that you need to come on the channel. I'm just saying, you know, the offer is open if you ever wanted to join, in whatever capacity that you feel comfortable. And I want to say a really, really, really special shout out to you guys. I cannot believe that y'all hung out with me over all those hours of the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th. You guys rock. I love you so much, and I am so grateful for all of your support. It was awesome. It was fantastic, and I am exhausted, but it was all good. It was all good. All right. From the language of flower, we have belladonna, silence. Listen more and quiet be. I love that saying. Listen more and quiet be. That's okay. Well, I happen to agree, Anna, that you are a combination of those two things. I mean, you are so supportive in the chat. You know, you really, really do offer people great, you know, tips and words of wisdom and assistance. So take it as a compliment for sure. Oh, hi, Kathleen. How you doing, love? How are you doing, my friend? You knocked out in the middle of that live? Yeah, listen, I don't even know what day it is. I do not know what day it is. I am absolutely tuckered right out. But at the same time, feeling really good. So, like I said, I just wanted to pop on, say hi, check in, see how everybody was doing, how their Christmas was, making sure everybody is, you know, all good and so forth. Toss a few cards around and let everybody get on with their day. Oh, good. Dude, that's good, Kathleen. That is good, my friend. We have from the Zodiac Moon deck, Sun and Pisces, higher purpose. Align yourself with love and wisdom. Align yourself with love and wisdom. I love that. Hi, Janet P. How you doing, love? How are you doing today? All right, Anna. Have a great class. So you guys can see going across the screen there that I'm... oh, there's Charlotte coming to join us. Oh, sorry, that's Quincy. On December 29th, which is tomorrow at 9 p.m., we have False Teeth Real Tarot joining us for our oracles and chat. And next Wednesday, January the 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern, we have Indigo Chrysalis joining us for some healing readings. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, Janet, that sounds slightly painful. Hope you're doing okay. Well, fingers crossed for you, Anna. Yep, that's Quincy sitting up there. They're all discombobulated because Daddy's home, and you know when our schedule is different, the animals kind of don't really know what to do with themselves. So that's what's going on today. Kathleen, what are you doing right now? Excuse me. Are you chilling or you busy? Oh, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. All right. For my friend Anna Banana, we have the dolphin from the Archangel Animal deck. Live joyfully in the present. Live joyfully in the present. And earlier, this card popped out. We have Wolf. Be independent, but work together. Be independent, but work together. Which is a lovely card. Now, you want to pop up here, Kathleen? Join me? Yes, it does keep popping up. Want to pop on, Kathleen? Join me? No pressure. It's funny, they really do, Bronx. Like, you know, because, he's not home during the daytime. So usually they, like, sleep all day. All of a sudden, they're like, woohoo, Daddy's home, let's play. Sure, no problem. I'll send you the link, okay? So I got this new deck of cards. The Power of Surrender cards. Allie uses these, and I've been looking at on Heart and Soul Connector. I've been looking at them for a wee bit, and they're brand new. They seem like really nice cards, but they're so sticky that, like, when I shuffle them, I'm getting like 10 cards instead of one. You know what I mean? So I haven't quite worked them in yet. Oh, thank you, honey. And I got another deck of cards, which I'm really excited about. I am really excited about, which I'll pull one or two when Kathleen gets here. All right, let us pull a Power to Surrender card and see what we've got. We've got Surrender to Trust. Look at the image on that. That's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Message on the card says, trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. That's beautiful. Sorry, Janet, what are you saying? Or you ever just, or whoever just sent light. I don't know what you mean. I'm just going to send Kathleen an invite here. Bear with me for one moment, you guys. Bear with me for one moment, my friends. All right, I'm back. Or whoever just sent light. I don't know. So I just got this new deck of cards I just ordered them. And how the heck do you open the little puppies up? Let me see. It's like, oh, really? That's interesting. I wish I could claim that I had that kind of power, my love, but I don't. Embrace it with love. Oh, did you, Anna? Cool. Why do you feel guilty about it? Is that just normal for you? I mean, I'm saying, why do you feel guilty? And I'll let you know that I ordered 3 decks of cards, right? So I ordered the ones that are in my hand. Actually, I ordered 4 decks of cards. So the ones that are in my hand that I haven't showed you yet, the Power to Surrender cards, or Power of Surrender, sorry. And I ordered these cards here. They're called Gratitude. And I ordered another deck of cards, but I got different. I got like the wrong deck. These are called Sleep Tight cards, and I did not order those. I ordered, they're like anxiety cards, apparently. And I just had a conversation with my husband, just to let you know, Anna, that I said to him, you know, I feel bad, like I'm spending all this money on cards, and he's like, you know, don't worry about it. So, all right. So this is my new little deck that I just got. And it is called, for entertainment purposes only, of course, whoever might be watching, Inner Effing Peace is what it's called. Now, many of you know that I'm not really into the Rebel deck. I mean, I think the Rebel deck is funny, but it's just really not my kind of sense of humor. So these are sort of like a cross between the Rebel deck and apparently a cross between the Rebel deck and the Spiritual AF deck. So what do you say we give these things a whirl? I just received them, and let's see. Oh, good, Janet. Oh, that's sweet. Thanks, Bronx. So let me pull a card or two, and let me see what kind of cards I just opened this, so I don't know what we're in for. They're cute. They're just little squares, right? All right. So we're going to pull one for Janet. Hopefully it gives her a little giggle while she's recovering from her nail being removed. Oh, that's just so gross. All right. Oh, there's one for Janet that just popped out. Actually, there was two. So I'm going to put that back. Now we're going to pull one for... Oh, you just got into Crystals and Rocks. Nice. Nice, Bronx. Okay, we're going to pull one for On a Banana. And one for Bronx. Okay, and here we go. This one is for... whoops. A whole bunch come out. All right. So the first card out, this is for Janet. It says, let sit, not shit, but sit. Let sit happen to you. And on the reverse, it says sit happens. I think that's so cute. Let sit happen. And for Bronx, this is cute. It says, be here now. Come on, inner peace I don't have all day. Oh, I think that's so sweet. And for On a Banana, it says, now this is funny because I don't know which one, which side I should read first, but anyways, this is what it says. So it says, make me one with everything. And on the back side, it says, he was frank with me. Oh my gosh. That's funny. This one's cute. This is the one that's on the bottom of the deck here. It says, dance in the storm. Dance in the storm. And then it says, F yeah. I mean, if ever there was a mission statement for me, that's it right there. So those are my cute little cards that I just got. I kind of like those. I'll have to go through them. What's this one here? Oh, I like this. This is cute. Let your freak flag fly. Shakalaka. Oh, I'm going to have fun with these. I'll be giggling. I'll be giggling with these silly little cards. I will be giggling with the silly little cards. All right, my friends. Yeah, they're not bad. They were like $8, so I didn't break the bank, and I wouldn't be totally disappointed if I didn't like them, right? All right. So from the Little Mini Moon Magic deck, let us see what we get. So just to let you guys know, I did not do my pick-a-piles or my top 10 tips simply because I just was absolutely knackered. And I honestly forgot that it was, it was Sunday. I seek balance and grounding. I seek balance and grounding. Hi, bud. You want to come say hi to everybody? Come on. Come on. Come. You used to do that when I was child visiting Haiti. I would go out on the balcony and dance in the rainstorm. Oh, wow. That's cool. Hi, sweetheart. Do you want to say hello to everyone? Want to say hi? No, you don't want to say hi? You just want to sit down? Come on. What do you want to do? You can't go up there. No, you can't go on the desk. Come on. Here, come. There you go, my love. Want to sit in Mommy's lap? I mean, I know you don't. I know you want on the desk, but you can't go. Hi, Flowing. How you doing? Oh, you've changed your picture. Lovely. It is very refreshing running out into the rain, is it not, my friends? All right. Are you settled now? Yes. Is a good boy. Yes, you are. Is a good boy. Yes. Yes, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. Mommy's handsome boy. Yes. All right. You good? Okay. I've got Quincy on my lap. Sorry. Yeah. So, anyways, I apologize for not doing the top 10 tips. I don't think that anyone's like overly upset about it, but I had said that I was going to do them, and then I did not. So I feel slightly some sort of way about that. So the everything will resume back to normal next week, which is January the 3rd, I think, for the top 10 tips and the this time we're not going to do a weekly pick a pile. I'm going to post this up early, unless of course you guys want a weekly pick a pile. I'll put that up too. But I want to try and do some 2022 predictions. So I'm working on that for you guys, and I'll post those like as soon as I get them done. Yeah, Flowing. I just wanted to pop on and see how everyone was doing, see how their Christmas went, make sure everyone's okay, that kind of thing. We're still in holiday mode here in Canada. I don't know about you guys in the US, but we're still on holiday mode. Most people still have today off, right? So we get Christmas Day and Boxing Day here, which is the 26th of December. And then we get, if that happens to fall on the weekend like it did this year, then we get a day in lieu of. So we get Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off, right? And then then New Year's Eve, most businesses close early on New Year's Eve. And then they're closed on New Year's Day. And then we resume the next day. So because New Year's Day falls on a weekend, everybody goes back to work on a Tuesday, not on a Monday. Oh, do you, Flowing? Oh, that's nice. I'm glad. Bronx says that she could use some meditation and setting intentions for manifesting. You know what's really funny about that, Bronx, is I was just looking into that for my top 10 tips. That was something that I was thinking about doing was setting intentions. So it's interesting that you mentioned that. And I have just pulled Pure Spirit Purification. I mean, that card is just gorgeous from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. So something that they said, Bronx, I don't know if you'll find this helpful or not, but there are different types of intentions, right? So there's intentions that you would set for a daily intention, and then there's intentions that you set for like a year, right? So if you were setting intentions for a year, you would do something that was specific but not detailed, right? And one of the things that they mentioned to do was so say you said, I want to get into, be in better physical condition, right? I want to incorporate a daily exercise routine. If that was your intention that you were going to set for the new year, then make up a mantra, so like a mission statement. So every day when you wake up, this is what you say, right? I want to do X, Y, and Z or something like that. And then every day you could write about it in your journal in terms of what you did to progress that intention. It was very interesting, all the things that you could do to help manifest that intention. It was really interesting. I'll try to find that article, and maybe I can pin it up in the description of this chat, and maybe you could have a wee look at it. It was really, really good. Oh, hi, Pat. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Pat, I must tell you, your drawings are absolutely phenomenal. You are such a talented artist. Incredible. Absolutely incredible what you did last night on the Soul Sisters. I mean, I've seen you do it before, but I mean, just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, my friend. Absolutely phenomenal. Did you have a good Christmas, Pat? Oh, Floaty, no worries, my love. I hope that you feel better now. I hope that you got some rest and that you're doing better. All right, Anna. I hope that you have a great class. Many blessings to you for joining. We appreciate you. You know that. And we'll see you soon, I'm sure. All right, Bronx, I will do that for you, my dear. The top 10 list coming up this week will be how to set intentions for Bronx.
Hey.
Yay! Kathleen's here. How's it going, hon?
Oh, okay. How's it going for you?
It's going good. You know what is really funny is that I am absolutely exhausted. Like, I feel like I could, what's that disease called? Narcolepsy, where you could just go...
You'll go to sleep at any time? Yeah.
But I'm pumped at the same time, which is really weird. But I think it's because the pressure's off. You know, like I don't have, because this is a free day for me, so it's like I can do whatever I want, so I feel pretty good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So. Oh, that's interesting, Flowing. Thank you. Sorry, Kathleen. Can you see the comments?
Yes.
Okay. Because I have a really, really bad habit when I'm sitting here by myself. I read the comments like that's my conversation, and I don't often pin them up on the screen. It's like I can't do two things at once, if you know what I mean. So I'm sorry if it like I don't. That's why I asked if you could see them.
Yeah. Hi, Janet P. I can see them after I've hit the comments, but I can't comment in the comment section.
Yeah, I know, it's weird, right?
I think that's so strange.
It is. There probably is a way. You know, I just learned something new. I'm going to share it with you. You ready for this?
What?
So let's say that we were doing like readings like how you and Sophie do them, right? And you say, okay, put your questions up in the chat, right? So you can't do this from where you're sitting right now, meaning because it's not your stream. But if it was your stream, you take your mouse and you hover over the comment and there's like a star option. You press the star and it holds the question. You know how you're in other chats and you're scrolling up and down.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
That would be so good.
So last night when I was on with EQ, I was like, oh, you can star it. And they're like, how do you do it? And then they're like, oh, thank you. I'm like, listen, I would love to take the credit that I figured that out all on my own, but I did not. I was in Sheila Inquisitive Tarot, and someone told her about it, and that's how I found out. And so then EQ, of course, gave a shout out to Sheila. But yeah, so all those times you're in chats and they're like, you know, I've lost the question, and you watch the reader scrolling up and down trying to figure out where the question was or whatever. You don't have to do that anymore. You just star it. So, I mean, you do have to still pay attention, but if you star it, you don't have to have someone like recording it or copying, pasting it, or whatever the case may be. Which
that's cool.
Helpful, right?
Well, and EQ did something to where that it was like whichever reader was reading, she made them be full screen, and I'm like, I've messed around with the deal, and I've never been able to do that.
It's the last option on the board. When you go into StreamYard and you have, you know, you've got the first one is the one person, second one is the two people up close like we are, third one is two people back. Anyways, it's the last box.
Okay, because that is really a neat feature too.
Oh, thanks, Pat. Yeah, I was just saying to Pat, like, what a phenomenal artist she is. I mean, she just blows my mind. I mean, what a talent.
Yes.
Like,
I was just
incredible.
blown away. Especially the one that really got to me was one the one with the scales of justice. You
That was
know,
one
the
for Anna
given.
Banana. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, you know which one freaked me out more? I mean, Anna's was beautiful, and I mean, basically was a reading in itself,
Uh-huh.
right? Uh,
Right.
the one that freaked me out the most, I think it was the last one that you did, Pat, which was for I can't remember the person's name. It starts with a V, but she was asking about her career, right? After she got married, because she wanted to have like a work home balance kind of idea, and everyone was getting like different stuff. And Pat's drawing drew the whole thing together. It was crazy, crazy,
Oh,
just
how
beautiful.
neat.
Yeah, like it had a stove, and one of the
Well, I
cards that
mean,
you pulled had a broom in it, and
uh-huh.
she drew a broom on her drawing. Right? It was just
Wow. Well,
I
I
was
mean
floored.
that's a pretty in-depth question for because you have so many emotions going into
Right,
the
right.
you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Sin. How you doing, love? Oh yes, absolutely. I'm not sure if someone wants to do that, or Pat, please feel free to post your link in the chat. And of course, when the video's done, I'll put Kathleen's, of course, up there, and I'll put Pat's in there as well in the description box. So
Mhm.
if anybody's not, I was going to say prescribed. I'm tired, you guys. So sorry. If anybody's not subscribed to Kathleen or to Pat, please go check out their channels. Oh, Pat,
But
I'm so sorry.
oh,
Pat,
oh, I'm so sorry. I'll send you some Reiki, honey.
I mean, I don't want to make you emotional, Pat. I know you're a very quiet, um, I'm assuming private person. Um, but if there is anything that you want to talk about, or if you don't want to talk about it, that's okay too. Please, just say one word in the chat. And both Kathleen and I have experienced that loss. And so we
Mhm.
have an idea of what you might be going through. So you have my deepest condolences. Honestly, it's going to make me cry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Bless her heart.
Right?
Well, I thought I could just do.
Yeah, we're just
Um,
tossing like whatever. I'm just pulling. You know how I do it. I don't really. I mean, if anyone wants a card, please feel free to ask for one. I just keep pulling cards as I'm talking, and right. But this is what I pulled, and how interesting. I pulled this, Pat, before you said this about your father, and you know this is exactly how I'm feeling, because I want to say, like, how incredibly brave and courageous you are for jumping on with the Soul Sisters, and being able to express in your drawings the readings that you were hearing, right? Being in the situation that you're in, with your feelings and so forth. But that's the card I pulled from the Native Spirit Oracle deck, Warrior of the Heart. It's a beautiful image on that. I mean, it just speaks to power, to courage, to
mhm.
strength,
Yeah.
but also there's something very like lonely about where that polar bear is. If you think about it in terms of being out
Isolation.
on a vast, you know, land mass by itself, that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's interesting. I want to read the message from it. Go ahead, Kathleen. If you pull the card, love, jump in whenever.
Okay. Well, I had my tarot deck here,
Yeah, go for it.
and I got the Empress, And,
Nice.
she speaks to nurturing and love and abundance. And, she is a caregiver.
Mm-hmm.
And, that speaks volumes for who, you know, for Pat's identity. She
Yeah,
is a nurturer.
100%.
And it's just, part of what we don't realize is sometimes the nurturers need a little bit of healing and nurturing. But that's
That's beautiful.
yeah, it's one of my favorite cards. And look,
I love the look on her face. It just it just looks so
serene.
peaceful, right?
Serene. And I mean, that's what your father, your parents want for you is serenity. You know, I mean, of course they always want success and all that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, they want
Yeah.
just peace for you. So, I thought that was kind of
That's beautiful, Kathleen. Thank you, honey, by the way, for Pat. I'm not sure. Most of the people in the chat know Kelmar is my husband. He's like my moderator in chief. So he's that's who that is. So I just want to read. Oh, that's so cool. Pat says, I saw my dad doing cartwheels in his
oh,
new spirit.
that's great. That is great.
What a profound gift that you have to be able to see that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. I want to read the message from the Warrior of the Heart deck for Pat. Card meeting. You have the radiant spirit of a warrior of the light. Be impeccable in all your actions. No matter what others believe, the Creator always knows the truth. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Immense courage is filling you. Throw your shoulders back, step forward, and take a risk. Be willing to live life from your heart rather than your mind. Honor your truth and always speak up for yourself.
That's pretty good. Well,
Right?
and whenever you think of the Empress, she is the divine feminine.
Yes.
And one of the things that the the divine feminine speaks to is acceptance. And when we lose someone, that's one of the hardest things to do is to accept that they're gone. But I mean, that's just it's just I don't know, it's just really a gift to
It
be able
is.
to accept and move forward like they would want you to do.
Yeah. To not and I don't mean this to be, that because you have a special gift or a talent, or even just, saying it simply like your vibration is raised doesn't mean that you don't feel it like everyone else feels it. I don't mean that at
Right.
all. I just mean what a glorious gift to be able to see that. Right, my dad is turning cartwheels, um,
Yeah.
because it quells and or not quells, it soothes those, is he okay, is he all right, did I do everything I could, all of those woulda shoulda couldas that we all, I'm sure that we all tell ourselves or ask ourselves at some point during that kind of an experience, right? What a
Right.
wonderful gift to be able to reassure your heart and your mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I just got this new deck of cards. I was telling everyone. I mean, they're not new, but they're new to me. Well, they are. I mean, they're not a new deck like they've just been done. Is my point. I just got them yesterday. They're the Power of Surrender cards, but they're like stuck together. So I try to pull one, and I get like 12. It's like
one of the things that you can do a lot of times when they do that, is if you get a bunch of them and you kind of bend them around a little bit.
I tried that, but
really helps.
The card stock's like really thin. They're not, which I was not impressed with. I have to be honest. Hi, Cartomancy, how you doing, love? And then they've got this like super sticky, glossy kind of surface on it. But anyways, there you have it. So, wow. Surrender to wonder and awe.
That is beautiful. I love the flowing colors.
With the colors, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Reminds me of something Oshira would wear, to be honest. I love it. It's beautiful. It's blowing in the wind. The message on this card says, open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Interesting. I got these cards by accident. So I ordered a different deck and I got these instead. These sleep tight cards.
Yeah.
And for all the work it's going to take to send them back, it's just entirely not worth it. So I'll go with it and I'll see. So I want to try and pull one of these. They're all about how to. Oh, really, Pat?
Oh, how neat.
Now you're going to make me cry.
Oh, I love that. I imagine my grandma doing the same, being restored to their glory, walking around, smiling and being free. Yeah.
He said, get busy in life using your talents.
Oh my God. Look at this. I just picked this. Trust your talents in changing times.
Wow.
The fox spirit.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Okay. I'm getting goosebumps, everybody. Knock it off.
Wow. And the other thing I got is, look, intend and create. Intent and create.
That's beautiful.
I mean,
yeah, you can't make that up.
I got two. One about talents and then the other about intent and create.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, sorry, Suzanne. But you're not late, love. You're right on time. You're here whenever you were supposed to arrive.
Yep.
I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for being here. So I'm just telling Kathleen, well, I told everybody, but I ordered these cards and I got the wrong deck. So I'm just tossing a few of these around. They're all sticky and not really working well, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, Jay, how's it going?
Hey, Jay, how you doing?
So I ordered cards they're called like anti-anxiety. So it's like a message every day, that kind of idea that you would pull for yourself, right? And instead I got the sleep card. So I'm not sure if that was a message for me personally or what that was, but anyway.
You need rest, maybe. You need rest.
100%. Okay, so we have, I got two. Okay, so the first one is, I don't really know how to read these, so I apologize. But anyways, this is what it says. So, where's the camera? So, supported by life. Lie on your... See, Jay needs to be reading these cards, not me. He's got the kind of voice to read these kind of cards, is my point. So, supported by life. Lie on your back and close your eyes. Imagine your bed being like an inflatable mattress, drifting on the ocean of life. There will be high tides and low tides, but you can always count that your bed will keep you afloat. Sink into your bed and feel it supporting your sleep night after night. Life supports you in the same way day after day. I am supported by life. Doesn't really do anything for me, I have to be honest. What about you guys? Be honest. Does it do anything for you? Not really? Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
All right, so check this out, you guys. So I also got this deck, and this is the one I was waiting for. So I'll pull one. This is just a lighten the mood, a little ha kind of card, right? All right, here we go. All right. Oh. All right, so here we go. You ready? Take a hint from a sloth.
Rest.
Slow the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got, now I know how to read these cards. I've read a couple and I didn't know how to read them. I just literally just opened these today on the screen here. Behold the field in which I grow my fucks, lay thine eyes upon it and see that it is barren. Cultivate calm. See, each card seems different. One is like you read this part first, then you read that. Oh, I'm confused. But anyway, so I guess I was supposed to say cultivate calm. And how do you do that? By behold the field in which I grow my F's, lay the eyes upon it and see that it is barren. I don't really get that. But anyway, moving on.
This one is mountains.
Yeah.
Stand your ground.
Love it.
And the thing I opened up the book and it said mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father, the earth and sky.
Yeah.
If you are feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded in the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you are not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to say exactly where you are, talk things over with those around you, and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion.
I put something there on the screen for you, Kathleen.
Oh, I'm so glad. I love that card.
Beautiful.
Because, I mean, that's whenever I'm going to create like my quilts or scrapbooking or whatever, I put an intention out there before I get in that space.
Yeah.
So that all of the energy that I produce in creation goes somewhere. Either I'm essentially praying for a person, or I am praying for the manifestation of something that I need.
Right.
And so it's not a quote unquote wasted time.
Right.
It's creating with intention.
Absolutely. Hi, Indigo. How's it going, love? So Suzanne says that my daughter loves sloths, which explains a lot. Perhaps I can learn from that message, Kelly. So I pulled this for you, Suzanne. This is another new deck I got. These are just like little tiny decks that you would, if you were doing a reading, you like sort of add them on the end as a little extra touch kind of cards. But this deck is gratitude, cultivate a grateful heart. And I mean, the colors are just glorious, right? So this is what it says. when I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. I just, you know, they're
Mhm.
not really deep or profound messages, but the
Well,
colors
that's
are brilliant.
pretty
And
deep and profound.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
because you know, if you live in gratitude, your life does turn
Absolutely.
around.
Absolutely, my friend. All right. What else is going on? Indigo took a nap. Oh, Indigo, by the way, congratulations on posting up your first video. We were having a little chat. I was trying to help her figure out how come she couldn't go live, and all of a sudden she was gone. Oh, sorry. First of all, she didn't have any sound, so then she had to go. And then when she came back, we were going again, and then all of a sudden, no sound again. And
Hmm.
then I said like restart, but then I had to go, and then she had to go. And anyway, she sent me an email later on and told me that she figured it out. So I was excited to see her first video. I thought you did a really good job. And she made a comment that she got cut off again, like she cut right out while the chat was going on.
Hmm.
And Indigo, since you're here, because I couldn't really ask you this in your comment, I was curious, were you just on YouTube live, or were you using like a streaming service when you were live? Because the answer may be different depending on where you were, right?
Yeah, lots of people have trouble with the YouTube live.
Yeah. So Suzanne says that actually happened to me, Kelly. Oh, good. Okay. Uh, Pat says she likes the sloth advice. Flowing says I write in my gratitude journal every morning. That's something that I want to start doing moving into the new year. Herc says I want a gratitude journal from my friend's mindful class last night. Oh, that's awesome, Jay.
That is so cool.
That's very
Yeah.
cool. Bronx says I have to start writing again in my journal. Bronx, you know what? That is something that it's not to go on about it, but in the course of my anxiety and when I have I hit a bad patch or a couple of months or whatever the case may be, I dive into all the things that I know to do, right? Journal, manifest, uh, tapping, breathing, blah, blah. The list goes on, right? And I don't mean blah, blah, like it's, but you know what I'm saying. And then as soon as I get better or I feel better, one by one, those things drop off. And so this year, as I move into 2022, my goal really is to implement all the things that I have at my disposal, all the tools in my toolbox, as my sister likes to call them, which I love that saying, and I'm now stealing it from her. I want to try to incorporate that in a daily routine for myself to help myself, right? Indigo says my first live, I was nervous. I thought you did a really good job. Pat, I mean, for what it's worth, Indigo. Pat says, love that message, Kathleen.
Good.
Indigo says she was going through a stream. You went through StreamYard? You must. I mean, I don't know. Have you ever been kicked off, Kathleen, while you're in StreamYard? Or like?
Yeah, but mine's my internet. But what I was going to tell her is, I we've gotten a new computer,
Right.
and I am doing it now. But
Right.
my old computer didn't have the bandwidth and the not the bandwidth, the memory, the random access memory, and it didn't have the graphics card
To
to
support it.
come to support it. And so it glitched and glitched and glitched. My telephone, my iPhone, I did it with StreamYard forever, but I would still get knocked off occasionally because of of my internet. But
Gotcha.
it would handle
Right.
the um I guess it's just like FaceTime to the telephone. You
Yeah.
know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it's got a better because my computer, the one I had before, was 8 years old or
Yeah.
9 years old.
I'm on
So
I use my PC, and other than the other night, and by the way, the other night, what happened when we were all on and I got knocked off, it was
mhm.
because I kept getting a thing for a reminder, and I thought I had rescheduled it and I didn't. And it just was like, lady, we're restarting this right now. That's what happened when it just knocked me out. But that's the only time that's happened to me.
Well, and I still will get knocked off occasionally because of my internet,
Right,
but I have
right.
crappy internet.
Yeah. Herc says, friends, mindful class. No, I think that's really cool, Jay. Good for you. And I hope that you use it. Let us know if that's something that you do now or something that you will be doing. Bronx says that she just subscribed to Indigo's channel, so that's great. You guys can see going across the stream. Hello, the screen that Heather Indigo Chrysalis will be joining me on January the 5th at 6 p.m. We'll be doing some healing readings, so yay us. Suzanne says, pray daily and acknowledge gratitude many times daily. It is natural now, but not journaling. Gotcha.
Well, I'm gonna have to go at 1:30 because I have a reading at 2.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
gonna have to go and stuff. But I'll stay until 1:30.
Cool. Well, it was awesome that you popped in when you did. I wasn't supposed to be here. I just was like, you know what? Let's do it. Why not? Flowing says I have my new Moonology journal for the new year. Awesome. Good stuff. And will you use that journal, Flowing, for everything, or just, like for all things, or just like a specific thing? Because I know some people do that. I think Allie one time did something on Sonia Rain Lee's channel where she was talking about journaling, and she has 8 different journals for very specific reasons. I
Mm-hmm.
just use one, so maybe I need
Well,
to change
I
that.
have one for tarot stuff,
Right.
and then I have one for scheduling, and
Gotcha.
yeah,
Gotcha.
but I don't. Well, and I have tarot journals for or a dream journal, and then I have a pendulum journal
Oh,
and all
cool.
that kind of stuff too. But my dream journal, I'm just gonna convert to something else because my whenever I first wake up and I'm trying to write, I have I was right-handed before the aneurysm, and now I'm left-handed. So when you're in that state and you're trying to write things down, it doesn't really do me that much good to write it down because can't read it.
Gotcha. I just popped this up. I know the Bronx. I know that we read for your grandmother. Um, but again, we're surrounding you with love because I know that that's got to be tough. I'm glad that you used the tapping exercise, and I hope that it helped a little bit. It can be very effective if you sort of allow it to be. I'm gonna pull a card for you in a minute. We'll get Kathleen to do that. I'm going back up and I'm going down. Suzanne says, I was reminding my daughter of gratitude moments ago. Pat says gratitude is golden. Um, Indigo says that she has to use her iPad. Suzanne says, I share what I can with my daughter, but she's not where I am on my spiritual journey, so I cannot share everything. I found that she did not believe me, so I didn't share the big stuff. I think where your daughter is concerned, Suzanne, for you to remember, consider, not that you haven't, but just as a suggestion, the conversation that we've had many times here about the difference between hearing and listening. I don't think your daughter's willing to accept the messages that you're putting forth to her just quite yet. But that doesn't mean stop telling her. That just means that you have to have a little more patience with expecting a reaction out of her or a response, right? She will get there. She will get there. You must have faith, right? She will get there.
Well, what's Bronx Sage's grandma's name?
I don't know. Bronx, can you tell us what your grandma's name is? But yeah, she's about to turn 105. Would have turned 105 yesterday.
Well, yeah. You just gotta, everybody has to find their path on their own. And that
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
so hard for me because my daughter married a narcissist, and he was verbally abusive, and then it turned physically abusive, and I couldn't make her see until she saw.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad that it helped you, Bronx. That's good. That makes me feel good that somebody got use out of that. Bum, bum, ba, dum, ba, ba. Oh well, Suzanne, we will miss you if we don't see you as often as we have been. But that sounds fantastic, and I am excited for you, my friend. That sounds really, really great. I would love for you to pop in, or you have my email. Send me an email. Let me know how you're doing. That's great. I was telling Suzanne that she's like she should write for like Hallmark, for the cards. I mean, she just has such a wonderful way of putting things. Bronx says that this is her grandmother's name.
Esther Emile,
Yep.
she was French, or
Yep.
her name was French.
Yeah. Um, bear with me here, Bronx. Oh, that's nice, Indigo.
She celebration, her birthday. She had a lot of joy.
That's
Just
lovely.
that was her life. She was a person who, although she was sweet and kind, and people thought that she was was you know or people today would think she is wishy-washy, and just because she's always so cheerful, she's always so giving, she's always so loving, she doesn't act like a jerk, in other words. you know
Right, right.
and because she was that way, people did not give her the quite the benefit that of the control she had. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
never realized just how much control it took in order to stay in that thought process. Because
Yeah,
she was very intelligent, and she was a protector, and she used her it's almost like she used her um, gifts of being a what is it? She used what gifts she had to make her. It's like somebody would be angry and shouting and everything, and they would spend time in her company, and they would go away calm and and settled. She
yeah,
was she was almost like like the women who would tame beasts. You know,
yeah,
that's the deal. And the Justice card, she was very into, cause and effect. You do not do something without realizing that you are going to have consequences. And that is how she lived her life.
yeah,
She may be a happy, peaceful individual, but she had a firm resolve. And
Love it.
she knew things. She was a teacher. She was a guide,
Hmm.
but it was a teacher of life.
Beautiful.
And she had the oomph to where that I think Bronx, that was that were you
That was
with
like
you
her. That was
thinking,
her essence.
yeah, you were with you thinking about her on her birthday. I think she was a gifted individual. And as you go, you throughout your spiritual journey, I think you will have more and more contact with her as you grow.
Um, that was beautiful, Kathleen. Good job, my
Thank
friend.
you.
Um, I pulled a postcard from Spirit for you, Bronx, and this is what it says: "Dearest you." Whoops, sorry. New comment. That's for you, Kathleen. Um, so, Bronx, dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? Darling, that's your grandma talking to you right there, saying, "Can you feel me?"
Hmm.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Flowing says, yes, she was very gifted. And Bronx says that, yes, I would love to have more contacts with her. Speak to her.
Hmm.
Speak to her. She's always there. She's always listening to you.
Yep.
Ask her for a sign, as my good friend Suzanne told me to do for my mom. Ask her for a sign.
Hmm. Yeah,
Um,
they're always there.
Yeah, absolutely, Suzanne. I started to pull a card for you about your journey, and your daughter. So I pulled one when you were mentioning about your daughter and the gratitude, and then um, I want to pull one for your journey because I think it's important. So the first card that I pulled, so this is about Suzanne going on her spiritual journey. So um, maybe you could pull a card or however many you want for Suzanne for her journey. Um, this is what I got for you, Suzanne. I'll read it to you. Two kinds of gratitude. The sudden kind we feel for what we take, the larger kind we feel for what we give. That's interesting. Two kinds
Mm.
of gratitude. The sudden kind we feel for what we take, the larger kind we feel for what we give. I like that. All right, for my friend Suzanne, for her spiritual journey.
Mm. Here, I got this one. The Hunter.
Lovely.
Track down your fears and your desires. And a lot of times, tracking down your fears will put you on in a better space to um, be open more open to spirit, and tracking down your desires, trying to figure out what exactly you want to accomplish, and then presenting that to spirit.
Well said, my friend. I like it. I love Kathleen. I mean, I'm saying this here for the record, folks, and I'm not saying this because you're sharing the screen with me. You know I love you. No, I mean you do. You know that, right?
Mhm.
I am. It's a privilege that I consider you my friend, and when I say that, I mean like I can't believe that I know someone that is this incredibly talented, and never mind all of your other wonderful qualities. I adore the way that you explain the cards, the message, the words that you use, the way that you articulate it, the voice that you use. You are phenomenal when you read. You
Well, thank
are
you.
phenomenal when you read. And I'm not saying
Thank
that
you.
because you're sharing the screen with me. You know that I've said that to you before. I just that
Well,
was like I felt that as if you were talking
oh,
about my grandmother that or
well,
my
thank
journey.
you.
That was beautiful.
Well, well, thank you. I don't know what to say. I,
Thank
I
you is
just,
all you need to say, my friend.
but
That is all
I
you need
mean,
to say.
Kelly, you are
Whoops.
a reader. You know,
I'm getting there, my
it,
friend.
if you're tarot cards, if you're oracle cards, it's you're a
Thank you.
reader,
Thank you.
and
Yeah.
don't let
And
anybody tell you aren't.
well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's not really that anyone is telling me except for myself questioning it.
Mm. Well,
But I
that's what
want
I
the people in the,
mean. Don't
yeah,
let
I know what you mean.
anyone.
Yeah. Bronx Sage says that she agrees with me about what I said there. Okay, Suzanne, my friend, this is what I've got for you. And I don't know if Kathleen just helped me there, but anyways, here we go, my friend. I'm pretty impressed by these two cards, I have to be honest. So the first card that I pulled for you was from the Guardian Angel deck, and it is Surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world.
Mm.
Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform, which is exactly what the heck you're about to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I pulled from the Power for Surrender cards. I don't know why it says power. Oh, it's power of surrender. I keep saying power to surrender. Whatever. You all know what I mean, right? So we've got surrender to divine timing. I mean, look at the image on that card. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
it's beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, and
Sorry, and the wee message on the bottom here says sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. And so, you know, this journey that you're going to go on, I mean, it sounds to me like it's going to be like life changing,
mm-hmm.
absolutely life changing.
Yeah, and you know,
Awesome.
the hunter, the he a good hunter is patient, and so he, you cannot do this with ego riding you.
Yeah.
You have to ex- accept what gifts come to you.
Yeah. Look at all the love you're getting, girl. Pat says, I can hear in the way of your voice when you're channeling the message, Kathleen.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
Suzanne says to you, I've been going through and continue my healing. Thanks, Kathleen.
Oh,
Bronx says, yes, Kathleen, I agree with Kelly.
y'all are
I know, right?
hugs. Thank you. I guess I need
I got
to
an honorable mention. Thank you, Suzanne. I'm just teasing. listen,
Thank you
you
so
deserve
much.
every bit of compliment and success and adulation that we can give you. Get soak up the joy like a sponge, my friend, because you
Yeah.
deserve it. Soak it
Well,
up like a
thank you
sponge.
so much. Thank everybody.
Oh,
I
and here we go. Here's another one.
Katie's amazing.
Woo, woo,
Well,
woo,
thank
woo,
you
woo,
so
woo.
much. I'm I've been having a lot of trouble with writing out what I want to do for the channel for the new year. And so all this and I thought, God, you're so stupid. Why can't you do the monkey
Can I give
mind.
you a piece of advice that someone just gave me?
Mm,
Because you are way more of a planner than I am, but I am also a planner, right?
mhm.
And someone told me, just stop. Just stop.
Yeah.
Do what I'm doing right now. And I don't mean for everything, because you
Mhm.
got to have an idea of what
Mhm.
what the heck you want to do, but just pop on and see like, I don't mean all the time, but just see what the hell happens. You don't have to
Right.
schedule like bejeebers out of everything, right?
Right.
And that was some solid advice that I got over the Christmas holidays from someone that we've shared the screen with, that just said to me, you know what, just like, why are you boxing yourself in like that,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
You have gifts, girl. You got talent. You don't need to box yourself in. No one. I don't. And it's funny because I've said this to you before. I think. Um, I don't think anyone tunes into you because of the specific topic that you're talking about. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think that's why they tune in. They tune in because they want to listen to you. They want to listen to what everyone has just been saying today about the way that you give a message to someone. Because even if the message isn't for them specifically, they get some
Mhm.
healing from it just because of the way that you articulate the message, right?
I
So,
guess because
aw,
I
all right. Thank you, Brooks.
yay.
You know what?
Kelly, you're
Honestly,
great.
nothing makes me happier than to hear someone say that that's what they feel here, because that is exactly
Mhm.
why I am here. So thank you, Bronx. That was very kind of you. I appreciate it so much. So much.
Right.
So much. You're gonna make me cry. Stop it. We're not wearing waterproof mascara today.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Aw.
it's so I I truly want to help people and everything, and I think, well, how is the best way I can do that? And I go down a rabbit hole sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your channel. Although I have been known to try to be an executive producer a time or two, as we both know. But all I'm saying is that was some advice that someone gave me was, like, don't try to force it into something that it isn't. Like, work with it, see how it goes, and then when you think you figured it out, then maybe nail it down a little tougher. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I guess my point is, your channel is established. You have an audience. You have subscribers that come to listen to you. Um, you don't always have to have a specific topic,
Right.
right? Like that thing that you do with the rolling of the die, where it's like anything goes.
Oops.
Hello? How can we help you? This is 1-800 dial a psychic.
Well, it is
Or
120.
1-800 repair service or something. That would be funny.
It's 124, and I have to go at 1:30
Yeah.
anyway.
All
So,
right, love.
thank you so much. Uh, I'm already up. I was
Good.
going to meditate and pray, and I'm still going to do that, but
And we've done our
I'm a
job.
little further up.
We've done our
So
job
thank
today.
you so much.
I love you absolutely. You know that. I truly do. Blessings to you, my
I
friend.
love you too, Kelly. Mwah.
We'll see you soon.
Okay. Bye
Bye,
bye.
sweetheart. I just love Kathleen. I just love her, my friends. I just adore her. and I'm thrilled that I can call her my friend. All right, friends. Whoop. I keep shuffling these cards, and they're falling out all over the place, and then I just keep putting them back because I was talking. I'm so sorry. All right. So these two cards want to keep popping out. So here we go. We have Agapanthus. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but anyhow, words of love. Speak with your heart, which I think we just did. And you could see it on Kathleen's face. We really reached her, so that was lovely. We have sweet. Is it alyssum? Which is clarity. Bright paths of understanding will open. That's an interesting message. Bright paths of understanding will open. Interesting. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? Let's pull from Spirit or the Sacred Forest. All of a sudden, I don't know any of the names of my ducks, guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing it. What can I say? What can I say? So yes, that was some advice that someone gave me over the holidays. Was, you know, don't try to like nail yourself into a box. Just you know, kind of wing it, kind of go with it. See where it takes you. So if anyone, I'm not sure who was, I mean, I know Pat was in the, with the Soul Sisters last night that I was on. There was a lovely gentleman there, and his name is Michael. And he has created a deck of relationship cards. And, so I have been in contact with Michael, and I've invited him on the channel. And of course, I'll let you know as soon as that happens. He says that he's, you know, open to it. We just have to nail down a day. And I believe that that's going to be super, you know, interesting and informative. So he's going to come. He's going to bring his cards. We're going to discuss, you know, how we can use them, how we can work with them, etc. And, you know, we'll pull a few, and then we'll open it up to the chat, and we'll do readings with those cards. So that'll be interesting. Yeah. So as soon as I know the date for that, I'll let you guys know. Of course. Now, while I have a few people here, I do want to ask a question, and I'm not trying to put anyone on the spot. I just want to ask if anyone has ever, but now would be also a good time. If ever anyone has a suggestion, a topic that they are interested in, something that they, you know, would like to know more information about, please don't hesitate to say. If it's something that I know about, you know, I can talk about it. If it's not something that I'm well versed in, I would love to be able to reach out and find, you know, someone that can come and have a, you know, informative discussion and you know, help give us some more tools for our toolbox, right? So that goes for anyone. Anytime you have a suggestion of a topic that you would like to talk about, or maybe even revisit something that we've already discussed, please feel free to let me know. I'm not necessarily always sure that, you know, maybe the topic that I want to discuss is something that everybody wants to hear about, right? And I'm trying to do, I'm going to ask you guys while you're all here, if you don't mind. I'm trying to do a video on mirror work. And I have to be honest, I've tossed it around a few times. I've tested out a few theories, and I'm not really sure. Oh, thank you, Linda. Well, I hope that you have a good afternoon, my love. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Blessings to you, my friend. I want to do a video on mirror work, and I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to do it. So there's a part of me that wants to do it live, and then there's part of me that wants to do it pre-recorded. And I'll tell you why. So I want to do it live because I believe that there's a lot of questions about mirror work, and there's a lot of, people that are sort of like unclear as to what mirror work can do for you and the benefits, etc. Right? And so there may be questions, right? But in order for me to be authentic when I do like an example of what mirror work would be, and for you guys to really understand, I'm not saying that anyone wouldn't understand, but you know what I mean. I want to show you what it can do, and I don't want to do like a cut down 2-minute version. I don't know that I can do that live, right? So I kind of think that I have to do it pre-recorded. So I'm not really sure. What do you guys think? Like, does it matter to you if it's pre-recorded, or would you prefer it to be live? I mean, because I'll give it a whirl, right? Yeah, see, I do believe that there's certain topics that you definitely need, that you definitely need to have like an interaction with, people about, because there's lots of questions, and mirror work is one of those things where, like, it has a name and it is an actual technique, but you can tweak it and change it, just like the tapping exercise. You can tweak it and change it to make it suit you or your specific need for said technique, right? So it's very versatile that way. And I don't know that if I don't mean me specifically, but if someone wasn't here to answer a question or to explain that would be understood, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So mirror work is like, in a nutshell, is a way that you can work on issues like your inner child. You can work on past traumas. You can work on self-love. You can the question was, Indigo, I want to do a video on mirror work, and I'm sort of, half on one side and half on the other, whether I do it live or whether I do it pre-recorded. If I do it pre-recorded, then I will have a real live mirror session of myself, which is authentic, and then you can see it in progress. But then I can't answer questions from the chat and sort of let that happen organically as it normally does here on this channel. But if I do it live, I worry that that everyone's going to get all that it can do for you, is basically the way I want to say it. I'm going to give you guys a real quick example, okay? Because I have a mirror right beside me. So I'm going to give you a real quick example of what I'm talking about, okay? So bear with me for 1 second here. So if I move my chair back, right, I have a floor-length mirror here, right, which is super dusty, as you can see. And if I lean it up against the wall, and this is the point, like, I won't be looking at you guys, I'll be looking at the mirror, right? So this is an example of mirror work, okay? So I'm going to put it here so that I can kind of see myself and see the chat at the same time. So this is an example of mirror work. And there are lots of different versions of it. Like, you can do it every day. You can choose to have a routine with it, like every morning or every night before you go to bed, or you can just do it when you feel the need to, right? That's what I mean by it's very versatile. So let's just say that Kelly was having a bad day, right? Now, this is my version of mirror work. This is what I actually do for myself, right? And I use this for two specific reasons. One, when I'm about to, like, when I've been fighting my nervousness or panic. I feel like I'm going to have a panic attack, but it hasn't happened yet. Or when I have had a panic attack. So in those terms, panic is when I use it. Or when my depression has set in and I cannot get out of my funk, for lack of a better word of that I could use, right? When I can't get out of my funk, I have absolutely no motivation. I just, walk around in my PJs and I'm just like, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. That's when I do this. So this is what I do. Hey girl, how you doing? It's important to look yourself right in the eye, in the mirror, and look at yourself. What you're doing is you're looking at the inside, not the outside. You're looking at the inside. And you're saying to yourself, you're all right. I know you're struggling. And I know that this has been tough. But you know you're okay. Look at what you just did. You just went on YouTube and did like 3 days in a row. You did over 20 hours live. That's why you're feeling exhausted. Don't beat yourself up. What you did was a good thing. Right? That's what you're doing. Can someone get rid of that, please? Because I can't. I don't know why. So my point is, I don't know that can be conveyed when I'm doing a live, because I feel like I want to explain it. So, thanks, Fawn, appreciate it. So, that's what you do with mirror work. You just basically have a conversation with yourself, but you're real and you are raw. And a lot of times it invokes a lot of emotions and there's a lot of tears. And it can be quite moving and quite powerful. Thank you, you guys. My troll slayers. So anyways, I'm working on that, and when I figure it out, I'll let you all know. When I figure it out, I will let you all know. Okay. What was I doing? I was shuffling a deck. What was I shuffling? Oh, the spirit. Yeah, it is really powerful, and it really does work. Yeah, it really does work. It's a tool that I have in my toolbox that I often go to. So, just as a reminder, because I know we've been here for a little bit, and in case anyone leaves, so December 29th, which is tomorrow, at 9 p.m., False Teeth Real Tarot will join me, and we're just going to do another version of our oracles in chat and have some fun, and then I'm going to try to do some yearly predictions kind of thing that'll be pre-recorded, that I'll have up there before January 1st. I might do it like in a pick-a-pile kind of style. And then on January the 5th at 6 p.m., which is our normal like Wednesday wellness chats, Indigo Crystals is going to join us, and we're going to do some healing readings. As I said, I've reached out to Michael that was on the Soul Sisters last night to come and discuss the relationship cards with us. So that's interesting. And our normal schedule will sort of resume on the 2nd of January, right? So now what we're doing is we will do oracles in chat Sunday night at 9, Wednesday night at 9, Wednesday at 6, we have our, achieving wellness chats with different topics, different guests. And I'm going to try on Fridays, and I don't know how successful this is going to be because there are lots of other shows on the Friday, but I'm going to try on the Friday to do what I am referring to as Thank Spirit It's Friday, where we're going to, throw some fun cards and have some chats, but invite some guests, and it'll be more of a after hours, let your hair down kind of vibe to it, right? So from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck, I pulled Dragon Power. Look at that, my friends. Card number 11. Gorgeous. And I think that, speaking of mirror work, that's exactly what this does. It's exactly what Suzanne said, right? Your eyes are the window to your soul, and it's powerful, and it is. Mirror work is a fantastic way to claim your power back, or to remind yourself that you actually have power to stand in your power, right? That's what mirror work really is, truly. Have you heard of EMDR therapy? I'm sure I have, but I don't know what the initials stand for. Listen, I've had so much therapy, who knows at this point. Suzanne says that I did EMDR therapy many years ago, and it helped with those memories prevalent at the time. Very beneficial. Yeah. It's mirror work is like one of my favorites. That and visualization. And one day I will do a visualization video as well, and that will definitely have to be pre-recorded. I would like to do a visualization video, just like the tapping video, that could be like 10 or 15 minutes long, and that you guys could use it if you have trouble falling asleep, or maybe you just had like a extra special stressy day at the office or with the kids, or whatever the case may be, that you could sort of like use it as a go-to kind of, if you felt the need, right? I'm working on that. Let us pull a color card and see what we get. Just got like really, really dark hair. I'm going to sneeze, I think. I feel it. My nose is itchy. Whoop. We have Cherry. Live an extraordinary life. There's no better message than that, my friends. Live an extraordinary life. You start shadow work next week. Cool. Suzanne says tapping is great for those who cannot meditate. Yeah, it definitely does, Suzanne. It definitely comes up often for a reason. Oh, it's flowing. It's flowing there, snowing. Sorry, flowing. It's snowing there. Oh my goodness, you guys. Seriously. Yeah, it definitely does come up for us often, does it not? Maybe what that card is reminding us of is that we are extraordinary human beings. Which, of course, then we would be living an extraordinary life. It's minus 48 here, but sunny. Way to be positive there, Suzanne. Holy moly, my friend. Good grief. I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. It's a lovely message. I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. Can it not? absolutely. It absolutely can be beautiful if you don't get in your own way. No, I wouldn't say that you should, Suzanne. Welcome to Canada, right? Welcome to Canada. The weather is just crazy. Yeah. I mean, I don't know that we've ever had minus 48 here that I recall, Suzanne, to be perfectly honest, but we've had, like 28s, 29s, and 30s kind of ideas. And hi, Vivian. How you doing, love? Oh, Cartomancy, it's 80 here, but we'll be freezing Wednesday night. That's the kind of weather that is just awful. When it flip-flops so drastically like that, it's not healthy for sure. 48 in New York City. Yeah, we're sitting at right here where I am. Not that Suzanne doesn't want to hear any of this. That it's 0 degrees Celsius, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. I think, right? 31, something like that. Yeah. Girl, you need to move. It's just too cold there. I couldn't do it. I'd have to be like a bear and hibernate, right? Okay. So I pulled from the Soul's Journey and we have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I accept responsibility for my well-being. If ever there was a card to speak to us. I think that that's really important. That's a really important topic that we need to maybe take a deep dive into one day. And that is, and some of you have said in the chat that, you have issues with guilt and that whole blame game thing I can definitely relate to. We've talked before about, negative self-talk and self-judgment and self-sabotage. It all is part and parcel of this message on this card that you accept responsibility for your well-being, because a lot of us that have experienced or live with or know someone who has a mental health issue or disorder, whatever terminology you want to use, their struggle is real. And it's really, 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 really challenging for the people that try to support them. And one of the things that people with a mental health disability often do is when they hit the low, they cannot see the forest for the trees, right? It's the whole hearing and listening thing. We're not ready to receive the message because we are so exhausted from fighting it. We are so overwhelmed by the physical feelings of it. And yes, those are real. And sometimes we just cannot climb our way out. And so once we do start to climb our way out of that hole, that is when this message becomes very important to us. This is where we must accept responsibility for how we are, because it's not going to flip like a light switch and just instantly change. The feelings may be subsiding or decreasing, whatever word you want to use, but it is not gone. And in order for it to be gone for a period of time that you can actually function as a normal human being, that is when you need to take responsibility, right? Or you need to stay confident and consistent, and you need to be on top of it, right? With your manifestations and setting intentions and meditating and all the other things that, the mirror work or the journaling or whatever it is that you do that works for you to keep you, balanced. So I would love to take a deep dive into that whole topic. Look at all the ideas we're getting here today, folks. This is great. Aw, Cartomancy, that's so not kind. That's funny, Bronx. That is funny, my friend. All right, let us pull a Zodiac Moon deck card here and see what we get. All right, so we're just going to pull a couple more cards. I'll make it to the 2-hour mark, and then we will call it a day. I have got so much turkey left over, I have no idea what to do with it. I told my husband I'd make like a turkey pot pie kind of idea. So I must go and complete that before I don't feel like doing it anymore. It was minus 38 yesterday when I needed to shovel snow. I was warm because I dressed appropriately for it. Yeah. Good grief, my friend. Suzanne, just a question. Do you have like those hot pocket things for your hands and for your feet? Like, you know, like the warming kind of stuff? Keep your hands and your feet warm? I have a friend from high school who lives right on the edge of Ontario in Manitoba. Sorry, I have to take a drink. And it's like he's living in some other planet when he puts up the weather. I mean, honestly, it's crazy. Oh, that's nice of you, Cartomancy. I think you mentioned that once before that you would go out and deliver meals. That's very kind of you. Right. Okay. Gotcha. I live in a really small town, and it's kind of hard to explain. There's actually, like, there was no one around for the last couple of days. The lady to the right of me just moved in over the course of the summer, and she hasn't been here for the last couple of days, and the lady to the left of me went to visit family. And there's nobody, I don't have anybody in front of me, and I don't really have anyone behind me, so that's it. I only have the two people on either side of me, so I live too far away to be giving food to anybody. I mean, and I'll be honest, we didn't cook crazily, like, we tried to keep it real, and in terms of, like, there was two of us, and this is how much food we need, so. Right? I agree, Bronx. I put green olives and tomatoes and onions on my pizza. I'm not, like, I like pizza, but I can't eat like 10,000 slices. I can only eat like 2, maybe 3 if it's really, really, really good. I don't eat it often. We've got this card many times. We've got Moon in Capricorn, accomplishment. I love the image on this. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. Right? That kind of goes with that card that we just pulled, the blame card. You have to have those goals set for yourself. And then, if you need to break it out into 87 steps to make it so it's not overwhelming, do it. And celebrate the jeebers out of any small accomplishment that you make, because that is the only way sometimes that you can actually feel a sense of accomplishment and continue the forward momentum, right? Suzanne says, I don't do healthy. I know better. I love it. All right. Oh, interesting card. Smudging ceremony. That's an interesting card. Now, there's not... Oh, so I just dropped more cards down the back of my desk. Awesome. Awesome. Not any cards I was using, but what does it have to say about the smudging ceremony? So basically all the things that you would think that it would say, right? Let go of the past, purify, detox, release whatever doesn't serve you, cleanse your body and your environment. Interestingly enough, speaking of food, it says for this card, eat lightly, drink lots of fresh water, and consume food strong with life force. Apparently, smudging is a native tradition that involves using the smoke of burning herbs to symbolically wash a space in a ceremonial manner. Interesting. All right. Put that back up there. You know what we haven't used today, my friends? We haven't used the Guiding Light Oracle. Oh. You know what? I tell the cats every morning that they need to earn their keep and they need to learn how to make mommy's tea. At least the first one in the morning. They have not done it as of yet. I will let you know as soon as they accomplish that task. Right? What's that saying? Dogs have owners, cats have servants. You know, they run the program. I was telling my husband this morning. So last night after he went to bed, I had done the show with Allie, and then I went and I did a show with the Soul Sisters. Right. So then I came out of there, put all the cards away. You know, blah blah blah, whatever. And I just decided I was going to have myself a little snack. So I made myself a little like turkey sandwich on a dinner roll kind of thing. Some, you know, stuffing and a couple of olives. And so I was sitting in the living room watching a Christmas movie that I've attempted to watch 6 times, but I continue to fall asleep. So I've never actually seen it past, you know, the first 5 minutes. So I was trying to do that. And the little cat Charlotte was sitting on the stool, stretching to the arm of the chair, trying to get one of the olives off my plate. And it was quite hysterical, actually. So she's trying to lick it, but every time she licked it, it was moving. And I'd finished. I wasn't. And I was like, really? Like, you're going to eat an olive? I didn't think that she liked the taste of it, and I figured that she would go away. But, I mean, I'm surrounded by the 3 of them. They're all, like, circling me like vultures, like they haven't eaten in a week, right? So I'm like, whatever, you're going to taste it. You're not going to like it. Oh, no. She liked it. But then when she licked it, she pushed it. Like, she moved it on the plate. So now she couldn't reach it because she literally was stretched out to the max between the stool and the chair arm. Well, now she takes her paw and starts shooting this thing around like it's hockey. And I'm sorry, but I laughed in spite of myself. I was like, you know, whatever. Like, that's hysterical. Watching a cat play hockey with an olive. So anyways, so I got up and I put the plate in, you know, in the kitchen or whatever, and she was so mad at me. I tell you, she came in the kitchen, she sat on like in front of the sink, and she just like let out a yell, like, wow. I was like, sorry. Excuse me. Suzanne says that she is ordering her Royal Hawaiian pizza, my favorite. Not so healthy, but I choose me. Laugh out loud. Just kidding. My bad. Pizza's happening. Nothing wrong with that, my friend. From the Guiding Light Oracle, we have Shining Star. Shining Star. Beautiful. It is time for you to take front and center stage. It is time for you to take front and center stage. I love that. I love that. All right, let's pull one of these puppies here. Bronx wants you to save a slice for her. Yeah, no, I agree, honey. Well, I don't need to tell you that I agree. I'm not into pineapple on pizza, but I get it's a thing. All right. So I pulled a gratitude card. Gratitude acknowledges connection. When we contemplate our place in the intricate, interdependent network of life, we feel wonder and joy. I love that. All right, so now we're going to, shall we pull a guardian angel or a postcard from spirit? What are you guys feeling? Guardian angel or a postcard from spirit? Yeah, cats are funny like that, eh, Bronx? We bought them a bunch of toys. And I'm actually real, like, I was considering emailing the company. I didn't spend huge amounts of money, but I spent enough. And like they're destroyed. They were destroyed within a day. So I wasn't impressed by that. I'm not really into spending money and having it destroyed or tossing it out the window or whatever you want to say. Do you guys want a postcard from Spirit or Angel? Thank you, Indigo. Whoop. We've got healing. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. Well, that is an awesome message, is it not, my friends? Love that. All right. And to end, who would like a, what are these called? Who would like one of those cards? Or should I just pull one for everyone? Oh, thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate you too, my love. And I really hope that you keep in touch with us and keep us, informed about, how you're doing. We will be thinking about you while you're on your journey. Hold on 1 second, Bronx. Don't leave yet. We're going to end this in like 3 seconds. If you don't mind just waiting for 1 second. All right. So we have raise the vibe one breath at a time. Raise the vibe one breath at a time. Are you ready for this? Keep calm and effing breathe. Keep calm and effing breathe. See, now I think those cards are cute, but I don't really think that they're appropriate all the time. However, let me just throw one of these little ones on it, just because I don't want that to be the way that we end our lovely conversation. Yes, I know, I'm getting hungry too, Flowing. And you know what? I made breakfast this morning. So we had female bacon, which is, the back bacon or Canadian bacon that everyone talks about that they don't like. And we only had like a little chunk left. So I had some leftover ham from whatever night it was. And so I ate that. And, oh, cool, Bronx. Thank you. And I made potatoes, like hash browns. I had a bagel, so I made like a sandwich out of that with sliced tomato. And Mark had some eggs. I'm allergic to eggs, so I can't have eggs. All right, one more card. If I could ever get one to pop out here. Nope, not popping out. So we will just take the one on the top, and it says, I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. I love that. So maybe we will all widen our views to the fact of having pineapple on pizza. Maybe that's what it is. Flowing, I do hope that you feel better, my dear. Please do take care of yourself. Suzanne, I'm not sure when you're leaving on your journey, but hopefully we see you soon. I hope everyone can join me on Wednesday at 9:00 for our Oracles in Chat, and False Teeth Real Tarot will be here with us. And Bronx, I hope that your pizza turns out. Suzanne, I hope that your pizza turns out, and I hope that you continue to stay warm. Janet and Cartomancy Mesquite, and I'm not sure who else is in here. I don't want to miss anyone. Oh, Indigo, Pat, and of course my husband. Thank you always for joining me, for the support, for the love. You guys are phenomenal, and I appreciate you so very much. I couldn't do this without you. So until we see each other again, blessings. Bye for now, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Bye now.